Are we live? We are. Alright, so refresh. So, well, what are you guys doing for Labor Day? Long weekend. Fun fact, did you know that Labor Day is usually celebrated on May 1st for most countries, I think? Playing Borderlands. Yes! Absolutely, yeah. So, I think we said Sunday night, right? Or Monday afternoon? I don't remember. One of those. One of those. And so to work on Monday, resident sleeper, any day this weekend. Okay, all right, that's great. Yeah, I need to build at least well, I guess I can't do the M65 because the switches are fucked. So yeah, definitely 1 or 2 keyboards this weekend. Has anyone posted the Singa in the rain? Want to buy Singa for pun? Har 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 har. Anchor bar, chicken wings. Ooh, very nice. I am, however, says Devin Dick, going back to Chicago for the weekend. Are you gonna grab a pie? A deep dish pizza? Child Durden says, how many keyboards do you build a month since you build off stream? I assume. It depends, but a week I'd say at least 3. Right now I have quite a few. So I got 2 or 3 done last week. 3 I think. And then this week I'm working on the LZ Ergo and the KVD 75, and I think the next one would be a Zeal 60 Clipper, and then it will be Russ and 100 millis boards, and then I guess the LZ from Daring Dick. Yeah, so lots to do. Chicago pizza is the shit. Make sure to go to Giordano's for me. Finally going to get Mexican food since I still haven't found a good place out here in West Michigan. Ooh. So what do you usually get when you say Mexican food? Taco Bell, anybody? Okay, so this is the Singa. You get the shits. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff there. Okay, so oh no, is my plate gonna be bent? Why did they do this? Why would you do this? Okay. So Singa, let's zoom out a little bit. Sharon, hey, how's it going? When are you gonna sell to me? Oh wait, probably not. Wait, you actually looking for the win keyless? And yes, this is my Singa. Okay, so first of all, we get our rubber feet and screws. Nothing too exciting. Set that aside. Plate. I got a burnt orange plate. Absolutely amazing packaging. I mean, of course, you have to wonder, oh, was it opened by customs, anything like that? Who knows? Okay, so thankfully, not warped, but it was bent awkwardly, or it was positioned awkwardly, so I was afraid. Because usually when you pack this, you want to pack it flat, again, between two surfaces. Yeah, so let's take a look. Burnt orange plate. Yeah, so even putting it up with the PCB or up against the PCB to help it too. Because yeah, aluminum is really soft and it's easily damaged. Here, so we've got the orange plate. Let's set that aside. It's resistant this. And it wasn't even big enough to cover the whole thing, right? Oh, barely. Yeah, not even. See? This part still sticks out. Okay. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, so the PCB. Let's hope it actually works. Burnt orange plate for burnt orange switches, right? Oh, absolutely. How are you so smart, Red Hawk? Okay. So let's go ahead and test the PCB real quick before we get on with the program. Oh, this PCB is actually quite heavy. Feels heavy for some reason. Matte black and gold, pretty nice and simple look. Got the Singa logo over here. I don't think anyone has done an unboxing for the Singa. Maybe not, so we'll kind of first look at it. Got your through hole, USB connector. So this will fit in your TX75, your LZ CLSM. It should. I am 90% sure. And it runs Bootmapper instead of Jigon. Which is amazing, because I hate Jigon and Liku. Super unreliable, I think. But this looks pretty good, and looks like it actually has support for RGB LEDs on the two sides as well. Although the front ones are not positioned nicely. So in the front, what you want is consistency, right? So you've got the this distance here. You know, this one's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. There's a big gap here. And then this one is about half the size of this. Or the gap here. So half the size of this. So yeah, this is bad. I'm not even going to call it, oh, you know, it was just a sacrifice they had to make. No, this is. But of course it wasn't really designed for RGB. The polycarbonate one is kind of an afterthought. But yeah, so this is going to be a problem in the polycarbonate cases. Because you're going to get kind of a dead zone over here, and then this is going to be a bit too bright. Okay, so other than that, pretty cool matte black, very matte black PCB. The lines are very neat, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and test the PCB first, and we'll open the rest of the case. And yeah, center USB. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, what kind of switches are you gonna put in this thing, Anthony? I have no idea. I haven't thought about it yet. I figured I wouldn't really have time to do a build soon anyway, so just didn't give it any thought. Windows says, "Oh damn, did I miss the case unboxing?" No, not yet. We are testing the piece. Hey, look, God is here. How's it going? So it's nice to see God show up. He's been missing in action quite a bit. NB says, I had my daughter's American Girl doll in my suitcase one time when I was in New York for work to bring it to the American Girl doll hospital in New York City. TSA must have saw it when it went through the X-ray machine. They searched the fuck out of my bag. Ooh. You're probably on a list now. Okay, I watch Rick and Morty have an IQ over 300. Of course you do. And yes, I got a navy blue case with the burnt orange plate, and we'll see how it looks. In the meantime, oops. Well, we don't know if it's running Bootmapper because it's not showing up on Bootmapper. Fucking amazing. The stream will determine if I flip mine or not. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people here would hope that you're gonna flip yours. So let me show you real quick. Okay, Bootmapper. Here. Alright, so it's connected already, right? I click download. Error. Opening device. So looks like you gotta dick around a little bit. And yeah, I do not like it. In a day and age when even $20 PCBs come pre-programmed, I think, and flash with the latest firmware or whatever, I think that you should do that for expensive PCBs and boards. Okay, so let's go then. Welp. So was it just the connector being wonky then? What the fuck? It was just a connector. So apparently it is programmed. Lol, but so it's either the connector or the cable that is a problem. Now I don't often have problems with this cable, so I'm kind of worried that maybe something in the connector is loose. See, what the fuck? This doesn't happen with other boards, so it has to be the connector. So first impressions, bad. Let me get another cable. This is the same cable that I use on all of my streams, and I don't have any problem. This cable might actually be bad. Hold on. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, it is the fucking PCB. Okay, so this is what a normal mini USB-B connector looks like. You can see on the inside over here, you can see the 5 pins. They all look consistent. You can see the 5 kind of like stripes, right? Now let's check out this masterpiece. How many do you see? Instead of 5, you see 3. One, you kind of see half. The other one, you don't see anything. So, bent and shit. Right? See that? Let me show you again. So you can see one has the consistent stripes and everything, and the other one doesn't. So I'll show you. So this one shows up fine, this one shows up fine. No, it's not focusing. This one shows up fine. This one is halfway pushed in. I'm talking about on the back over here on the inside. This one is completely pushed in, and then this one is normal. See? If I just shift the cable, it just unplugs. Top cam is frozen. Okay, let me fix that. Hold on. Fucked with my USB hub while I was at it. Amazing. Sound just went in and out. Okay. See you back. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Honeyman says, anyone else think it's stupid to get in line to get on a plane? Yes, absolutely fucking retarded. Flying is just an ordeal. Especially after 911, it's been pretty bad. Shokan says, I need to build the ultimate Anthony board. Center USB, jig on split space, top all clear steps. Alpha colored pipe key as well. And tilde. And what else? The index says, I guess you can compare it to the Singa PCB that you should be getting in tomorrow. Yep. So this is, of course, comes along with the unfortunate situation that my friend has been having with Yutsu of TGR, also from Malaysia. My friend who needed a replacement bottom for his 910, who needed a extra PCB, and also ordered an Alice full set, a full kit, an Alice kit. So case PCB plate. And so first of all, it took forever to ship the replacements. Still not shipped, and still hasn't shipped the PCB as well, the extra PCB, and the Alice arrived without a plate and a PCB. And of course, Yutsu hasn't really been responding, just like how he didn't really respond when we had the absolute garbage purple TGR 910 CE on stream. I don't know if you guys remember that. The one with the horrible anodizing. He was really quick to message me about how he did not put the tape on the polycarbonate 910, but when I asked him about the one that actually was his fault, that I don't know how it even got through quality control, he just said and did not respond. So I will say, be wary if you are interested in any of the boards. Unfortunately, I and some of the people that I'm close to have had really terrible experiences with TGR, and of course the Singa, kind of unfortunate. It arrived at my old address, even though I changed my shipping address. I contacted Elaine of Singa Keyboards. I contacted her after I got my address, which was a month before it even shipped, or more than a month before it shipped. And I changed my address there. She said okay, and because shipping was a separate invoice paid late, right before shipping, I did that, and I put in the new address just as requested by Singa KBD, and it still arrived at the old address, and I had to take a bus trip and stuff, and 2 hours just wasted just going back there to pick up something that wasn't even supposed to arrive there anyway. So overall, yes, be careful what you're doing. Unfortunately, with the way things have been happening in the keyboard scene, I can't say that I'm proud of my fellow Malaysians. And now I got a shit PCB. So Okay, so the best thing is we're unboxing this live on camera, right? So if there's any problems, we can all see it. You'll know that I did not fuck with this thing. Is the connector replaceable? Yes, it is. But I shouldn't have to mess around with that. Okay, so put the rubber feet in. So now let's take a look at, this is the navy blue Singa round 2. First of all, is it even screwed in? Okay, so it's screwed in, 2 screws in the corners. Alright, looks great on first glance, but you see that? I know I'm smudging it, but it's basically a pit. So the polish on it is far from perfect. Not gonna lie. After having the contact mass drop about 2 decimats that came in defective, and I guess that's kind of whatever, right? It's just decimats. But keyboards, and then the pass-through keyboard's not working out, kind of. Shit like that. And like that. It's making me so fucking sick and tired of keyboards. So, Harry the Lion has acne on his mane. And yeah, so not on perfect. If I had known this would be the problem with polished stainless steel, I would have much preferred a sandblaster finish. Yeah, that's gonna bother me. And of course, the top and the bottom don't match almost at all. They look like 2 different blues. I don't know what I expected. I was expecting a darker blue. This is not really navy to me. I think this is... Okay, so navy would be something like the Nautilus mod blue, right? Look at that. So, yeah, so what kind of blue would this be called? Cobalt blue, maybe? Is that what it's called? Maybe I'm calling it wrong. Cobalt. Let me see. Vision says pretty close to the images. Yeah, so I'm just saying that I expect it. Yeah, so cobalt blue. For sure. Closer to cobalt blue than... Okay, see, so... This is navy blue. God damn it. What the fuck? See, so... Why is it showing me? It's showing me fabric. What the fuck? But you get the idea. So, yes, it is closer, at least in this lighting, cobalt blue. I'm not saying it's a bad blue. I'm just saying that I expected it to be a bit darker. But the blues definitely don't match well, unfortunately. They definitely look like two different blues. Look at that. So yeah, so the bottom is darker by quite a bit. I mean, I think that's a problem with blue, right? I think blue is so popular and so widely used that a lot of people can easily tell the differences between the shades. And a lot of people would know the main shades of blue. And so, yeah. So you can easily tell that these are two different ones. But the scratches are prints on the weight. So we're talking about this one, right? Yeah, those are not prints. Those are actual imperfections. And then the inside weight. Okay, let's wipe this one down too. The connector replaceable. Is this an Alliance keyboard? Pits all over it. Getting that same feeling that I felt when Mom and Dad fought. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's your connection that's fucked. Just like this PCB. Found out I have an entire row to myself. Ooh, that's nice. How long is the flight gonna be? Okay, so let's go ahead and unscrew it. So yeah, so I was trying to match the burnt orange to the blue, which, you know, it still looks pretty decent. But I got the champagne color, says Visionaire. Have no idea how it's gonna look in person. Sharon says, what's the lion's name? Is it a Malaysian icon? Singa means lion in Malay, which is the national language of Malaysia. So it just means lion. And that's why it's called Singapore. It's just Lion City, basically. Alright, so the cool part about the Singa is the weight. So when you first see this, you're like, oh yeah, it's just the weight. And then you look at it, you think, wait a minute, where are the screws? And then you think, oh, it's screwed in from the inside, right? But then it's like, oh, wait a minute. But then how did they get something like the chin and the nose and stuff like that? How does that all work? So we'll find out. So it's basically a 3-tier construction. You've got the inner weight, and then the aluminum case, and then the face on the outside. 10 hours flight. Okay. And how long are you going to be there? Until Monday, I'm assuming? Chairhorn learning stream. Yes. Twitch EDU, apparently. Okay. Holy shit, this thing is filthy. Look at what I did to my microfiber cloth. Holy fuck. I was not expecting that. I've been to Singapore like 20 times in my life and never knew that. Yes, so it's literally in the name, Lion City, yeah. Genuine Malaysian dust right there. Ooh, camera's not zoomed in, my bad. Okay, so, yes, polished, very, very shiny. You can see everything. Everything! And some things to mention. The weight is not flush in the base. So you can see the top side. So that's kind of flat, right? This line over here. Between the case and the weight. Right, that doesn't look too bad. The front side, you can see though, it's protruding. In the center half of the weight. And there are some pits as well in the inner weight. You can see there's one here. Ooh, and there are scratches too. So I just wiped it with microfiber cloth, and that cloth is supposed to be clean. It's very, very clean. It's supposed to be. That's what I used to wipe my glasses. But you can see scratches. Look at that. Sociopathic, hey, what's going on? Okay. Vision says, dude, if I were a designer, I'd triple check anything that went to Anthony. He looks at these things closely. I looked at the diamond I bought my wife when I asked her to marry me. Well, I mean, if we're gonna pay for this shit, then we're gonna have to take a closer look, right? Okay, so we've got the inner weight here, very shiny. Okay. Alright, we have defaced the line. Alright, see, so like I said, 3 pieces. You got this steel or brass. So steel for round 2, brass for round 1. Piece on the outside. And then you got this. And this screws into the main or the outside face. And then take a look at the rest of the case. Yeah, so of course, I mean, it's not uncommon for the 2 pieces to have different anodizing, a different shade, right? It happens almost all the time. But things like this should not be normal, and actually isn't. I will say that in terms of the boards I've looked at, this happens more with boards that come from Malaysia than a lot of other places. More pitting over here. Of course, nowhere near as bad as the 910C that when we unboxed. That to me is still the absolute worst keyboard case that I've ever unboxed live on camera, I believe. Probably ever in person. I don't think I've unboxed a worse keyboard than the 910CE. And that's not even the tape polycarbonate one. Because that one is just a fuck up by the seller, right? I guess, reseller. But yeah, so the absolute worst one that I've received from a vendor directly is that TGR, you've heard it here, TGR 910CE. Absolute garbage. I don't even know how that passed QC. If you look at the VOD, you will see that it's not just minor nitpicks like that. That one was actually very bad. And yeah, this is great compared to that. And again, we never did get a replacement for that one. That was supposed to be the replacement because the first one was even worse. So I say it again. If you're gonna buy any boards from TGR in the future, just be careful. Alright, so the Singa, it's got this step thing just like the 910CE. You can tell that Yutsu definitely helped out a bit. And this step is the same angle as the angle of the board. This just allows the screws to go in parallel to the back, so it just goes in straight instead of going in at a right angle to the surface. It's going in at a right angle to the top face. So this little kick at the rear helps with that. Hey, what's going on? Excellent. When do we get the space desk mat from? Which one? Yeah, so just like Chairhorn says, black one's from Amazon, orange one's from Novelkeys. The black one from Amazon is no longer in stock, and that one's actually really bad. Yeah, so that one's no longer in stock on Amazon, and I would not recommend that at all. I would only use it if you're using it for soldering or any kind of, you need something to beat the shit. That's the one you get. Other than that, just save the $10 and get something else. It's very thin. The material's quite bad. It feels really bad. Yeah, so not as nice as a Novelkeys one. Hey, what's up, Droke? Okay, so let's put the face back on. Spilled coffee on my Godspeed. Oh no. The orange one? Spilling due to the boards not being cleaned properly. I don't know. I did read up on anodizing and the problems a long time ago, but I don't remember anything, unfortunately. So that's good. Oh shit, that's nice. Yes. For the most part, yes. Ooh, that does not sound nice. Okay, so the inner weight back on. I do wish they had at least 2 more screw points over here. I understand, or just around here somewhere. Yeah. See, so it's still protruding. Okay, and then now let's put the plate in, sort of. Yeah, I thought the weight is slot through like, yeah, this is better, I guess. Oh yeah. Definitely a unique setup. I remember when I first saw pictures of the outside and I was trying to figure out how it worked. Alright, Tyler Durdens. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in today. Oh wow, I just realized I put it in upside down. Oh well, who gives a shit, right? Oh well. We'll fix it eventually. Lol. UPS says, I'm kind of relieved not ordering a Singa, but now I feel kind of relieved. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the board will actually sound and feel, but with the PCB not working, yeah. I'm sure it's not going to happen to everyone, but still, it's just kind of one of those things where it doesn't inspire confidence, that's for sure. Vision says, what keycaps do you have in mind? With something like that, I'll probably go for something simple. Probably a gray or a black set. I know people would think, ooh, use GMK Yuri with it, but yeah. I don't like mixing vibrant colors with more vibrant colors. Alright, so even more amazing. Okay, so I already make sure that everyone knows how I hate this design when it comes to seeds, right? I think that first of all, it is lazy. No two ways about it. It is for sure a compromise instead of a conscious design decision. You have this simple straight line. Right? And I'm not saying it's ugly. I'm saying that it is a compromise. Right? And the problem is, so it makes it really obvious if the two shades don't match. That's one thing. And if your seams are not cut perfectly, then it also makes it very obvious. Now look at that. So yeah, no, those cannot be rubbed off. You can actually feel it with your finger when you're running through it, running over it. So yeah, just like two tiny holes or whatever. Just fucking stabbed. This side has something similar in about the same spot, but it's on the bottom instead of the top, I think. And it's not just two holes. This one's not as bad, but this one is just, that is bad. And let's look at the front. So yeah, streaking, mismatched tops and bottoms. Standard affair, unfortunately, when it comes to custom keyboard anodizing. It's actually crazy to see that KB Fans is catching up, and actually with their tofu has better anodizing than most of these $300, $400, $500, $600 custom keyboards. So is unfortunate. Yeah, so other than streaking, you see a line, faint line going across. You can see that here. It's kind of like if you try to measure something on your wall when you're putting up a picture and you think, oh, I can just drop that off. And it doesn't really come off. The pencil marks are still there, and you know you can clean it up perfectly, but you don't wanna because it's just like, nah, no one's gonna notice it. But you know it when you walk by that picture. You'll see the marks when you were trying to measure everything. Well, there you have it. And yes, the plate is upside down. And from the anode, like what was holding the case. Yeah, so it's not just the anodizing. They're actually, yeah, so kind of like hooks, I guess. But it's actually sunken into the metal. Regina says, I think I want either black or white or something like muted with the champagne. Yes, I think those will look great. Pristine or Stormtrooper or muted or GM or Enjoy PBT black and white. Or the color combo is an orange plate. Yes, so burnt orange plate. So I do like the orange. The blue, I was wishing it would be a bit darker, but I guess for most people it would look pretty dark. This setup is pretty bright right now. So I guess most people, most lighting setups, you're gonna kind of see this on this camera over here. But with bright lights and everything like this, like I said, I was expecting it to be dark, but I'm not gonna say, ooh, it's false advertising. Nah, I mean, the pictures, I just thought the pictures weren't very accurate, but yes. You're holding it upside down. I know that reference. Yeah, you're supposed to say you're holding it down, and then you say, Anthony, all caps. Anthony! It's like, yo, why are you so stupid? First of all, you need a guide for Jigon, and then you're holding the plate upside down. Anthony, why are you so fucking retarded? Yep, so kind of GMK Yuri colors, I guess. And well, there you have it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. We'll see what happens with the PCB. Because as much as I know that it is fixable, I still have to order a connector or something, and I have to desolder and solder. And I don't even have time to build this board, so I don't even want to repair the connector. It's just unnecessary trouble. I didn't pay for a defective PCB. Flawed beauty, much like myself, says Chokan. Or it's all about finding beauty in the flawed. Okay, so where's my... Business says, yeah, I hear you. Sucks when you spend so much money on something to get broken parts. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying. Again, this is not a general verdict for everyone. You know, it's not going to be true for everyone who's getting their Singas in. But for me, yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Especially because, like I said, you know, I haven't had to go on a 2-hour trip to go pick it up. So it had better be perfect, and it wasn't. Might as well just do KBD phones. Now, speaking of, just wanna say thanks to everyone who has been using my referral code. It's kind of hilarious. Right, I just kind of mentioned it, and the next thing you know, I got, I think, 5 over the weekend or something like that. I mean, it's yeah, I have a referral link. Everybody has one. You know, I could use yours too if you want. But it is on my Twitch channel. Yeah, that's kind of the sad part about Twitch channel layout. You have to, okay, so you know, it took me, I would say I've been using Twitch for almost a year before I even realized that for most channels you could scroll down. Yeah, so yes, so you will see Chokan's channel is on here as well. I haven't updated this thing in a long time, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna copy the link here. Yeah, so it is a link, and yeah, I just get points. I don't even get money, and it's not, like I said, it's not official. It's not some official partnership thing or whatever. I will be announcing a partnership soon. I think in a week or two. But it's not with KBD fans. And I'll talk more about it when it happens. But yes, I just want to say thanks to people who did use the referral code. It's just kind of funny. I just got so many emails from KBD fans. Ooh, congratulations, you got 100 points. Yeah, so 100 points is like 80 cents if you get the discount code. So I still have to spend money to actually redeem the points. But still, it's nice, you know. Every 80 cents counts. It helped me buy stuff from KBD fans. Okay. So, let's run the credits real quick. Did you ever review the alias switches? No, I did not really. I mean, I did a PCB mount build with it, and I guess I kinda had a review of it, sorta, kinda, but not really. I will say, if you're gonna use alias, just swap the springs for sure. It's NVIDIA, I'm calling it now. Apparently OG, ooh, that would be nice. If I wasn't driving, I would have used the Color Experts code copy pasta during the annual talk. Damn. Maybe you could have used text to speech or something, or speech to text. Okay, so real quick, just gonna run the credits. I think we just got 2 resubs, but still. Okay, let's hope it actually works. Okay, so if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'll answer it while I look for someone to raid. So if you're still gonna stick around on Twitch. Okay. wonder if this guy is still going. Okay. VPS type Machina partnership. We'll find out. Linus Media sponsoring him. Ooh. Did I miss the gym camp boxing? Yes, you did. And 100 Milli, see you. Probably won't see you tomorrow, right? So have fun in Argentina. Travel safe. Have a good trip. We're sick of esports pros had tailored keyboards. I saw VGJ Storm in Manhattan and MSS using a Logitech board. Yeah, so most of them, they're not too attached to their keyboards, and you know they're just gonna get. Speaking of keyboards, did you see that when No Tail won, he was smashing his keyboard so hard that you could see one keycap flying out on camera. Yeah, so see y'all on Discord. I'm just gonna raid someone real quick. I don't even know if I can raid this person, but we'll try it out. Nope. So let's see who else I could raid. Oh boy, awesome. Okay. So let's see if I can do this one. This is really interesting. Whoa. Not as well. Okay, so this is Mr. Horologist. He does watch repairs, so that's really cool. And I'll see you all there again. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Thanks for the resubs, Visionaire, and how can I forget? Bach, I think.